Hello, I have returned. And we're still climbing the prestige ladder. I actually did Prestige 17 off stream. It's a stronger hunger penalty. Boy. Well, that's real scary. Uh, I lucked out and got a greenhouse early on, so that never actually caused a problem at any point. Lucky me. But to that end, I'm I'm opting to probably start with foragers and herbalist camps, just so I can be sure I can utilize absolutely everything I get. I would normally be picking up the plantation or something like that. So if I get fertile ground, I just have an infinite amount of food. But you know, the plantation doesn't satisfy the needs of everybody. And if they cost 5, suddenly I can only get 1 blueprint instead of 2. So I just went with the 2 blueprints. Because blueprints are really valuable. And that was my reasoning. Yeah. Normal amount of fertile soil. I got a bunch of choices as to who to bring. Uh, I wouldn't mind like any of these. They're all pretty good. I think I'm just gonna go with humans because I'm still terrified of farms. So I want to make sure we have a lot of food. And humans, that is what they do. They make sure you have food. They're also starting with some more parts, which is pretty nice. Definitely something I looked at and I was like, oh yes, yes please, because you run out of parts pretty hard, and that'll let you put down way more camps. You can sell them in a pinch. It's just very good. We're also starting next to the Petrified Necropolis. Yeah, did a run with this once. It's creepy. You get meat from stone and clay, because people who die turn to stone. Huh? I don't, I don't think I've ever had a villager like actually die on this modifier. I'm a little terrified that there'll be like a little permanent statue of where they die or something. Uh, uh Plan A, let's not find out. But yeah, we'll time to see the mysteries. All right. -10 resolve if you open a glade during the storm. Scary. Also hearth deficit, yes. Sacrificed resources burn 35% quicker. I do use sacrifices when I don't get any cornerstones that reduce hostility. Uh, so this could prove to be a problem. I don't know. It depends on what blueprints I get and how well it goes. Vanishing water. You lose a random type of water every 2 units of water used in rain engines. Like, okay, less efficient rain engines. I'll deal. Or of fear. Resolve drops faster. Sucks, but okay. And finally, swarms. Stacking -2 penalty to resolve if you do not have housing. Okay, all in all, this is like these are these are not bad. Uh, just don't pop glades open during the storm and make sure everyone's housed. Uh, like the biggest problem will probably be Aura of Fear. I might end up having Lizard Resolve specifically drop faster than I would prefer, but maybe not. Gain 5 clearance for every 10 drizzle water gathered uh, during drizzle season also is a thing. That's like interesting. I could see uses of that if I get like a drizzle geyser early, but how much I use that is highly RNG dependent. Let's see what we got today on the map. Uh, Well, we have some fertile ground over here. I guess I'll check my blueprints and see if I get a greenhouse, and maybe prioritize that if there is. There's not, at least for now. Uh, supplier's really nice. It's probably just gonna be my pick. 2-star plank production is just extremely useful, and the ability to make flour opens up a lot of cooking. So that seems like the obvious pick. Apothecary is nice late game, but this is literally our first pick, so yeah. This one is harder. Neither of these help out at all right now. Uh, oof. Eek. Yeah, no greenhouse or food production buildings in the first couple of blueprints. Probably gonna go with Tinkerer. Being able to produce tools is good. Lizards like training gear, and there's a lot of a lot of orders say, "Hey, make packs of building materials." So making that more efficiently will probably help me out. But that is kind of just gonna be that. I'm gonna really hope I get something better uh, relatively soon. But for now, I'll make my usual 2 woodcutters camps. I need to clear out space around the warehouse for industries and around the hearth for houses. I'm sure at some point I will want this fertile ground, so I'll just put them here and here. I don't know if I want to risk popping open a glade year one. Sometimes I will, depending on my starting stuff. It feels unwise. There's lots of glades I could handle, and several I can't at all. I don't know. I'll have to mull on it, I think. Anyway, for the moment, let's get someone in here and cap everything at 8. Is a lizard in the hearth? No, it's a human. I think I'm actually gonna swap out to a lizard because I want a human in the hearth generally for most of the game, so impatience doesn't crawl up and kill me. But I will need a few ticks of impatience to deal with forest hostility in the early game. So like the lizard giving me +1 resolve might actually just be better, at least for now. And hopefully my brain will like store that in memory somewhere and be like, hey, don't forget to swap him out at some point. When will that be? We'll see. Huh. We got grain delivery line and tightened belt. They're both pretty good. Grain gives you just, free grain. Sweet. I can feed humans for at least a little while with that. Also make packs of crops. So that's not bad. Titan Belt is also pretty nice, making it so that you don't have to spend packs of provisions on trade routes. Saves you a lot of stuff. So I don't think I'll be re-rolling these. Like, they're not, like, game-breaking cornerstones, but they're fine. It's probably the grain. Like, Titan Belt will probably be better overall, but that won't help me for a while until I get my trading post up. And I don't have any surplus of anything to trade away right now, so probably not worth it. Anywho, we will just let the woodcutters chop wherever. They are set to not pop glades without permission, so I can just let them do whatever they please for the moment. The orders have come in. A better player would probably avoid picking these open until until you're better prepared, but turns out I'm not. I love the +1 to any production like this. That should keep us pretty well stocked in clay and stone for a while. People's Resolve giving parts is also tempting, but Lost in the Woods seems better-ish. I can turn in funding the expedition right now, because lizards give you 10 tools to start off with. And I think that's just the play. 5 parts is great, and their extra reward means a blueprint, which means I get another chance at like the greenhouse or something sweet like that. So that's just gonna happen. That's it. Get stuff is good. Both these orders are kind of stinky. I will eventually do booming economy, and like getting some free amber was nice. The villagers can be good and bad, depending. Uh, Rich crops, like, normally you don't, you never sacrifice food in the early game because you're kind of scraping for it constantly, but with the grain delivery line, this might be more viable than I think. Plus I get a nice perk and some amber, and just don't have a sudden increase in population that I might not be able to handle, so it's good enough. Well, I got something. Trapper's Camp will probably come in handy on this map. There usually is a lot of meat and eggs. I actually sit on this choice until I pop open a dangerous glade and see what's in there. Cause the leatherworker, better fabric production, very tempting, and the water skin's also not bad. I think you can get some leather from like meat nodes around here, so like making water skins could open up something. Pickled goods for the lizards, stuff like that. Speaking of lizards, let's get one collecting eggs. And my other humans are doing anything right now. All the woodcutters' camps are stocked. Probably best to just make shelters right now. I don't know if I will hit Hostility 2 anytime soon, but may as well get on it now before it becomes a problem. Yeah, I have to pop these glades just for space at some point. Let's make sure the camp is nearby so they don't have to walk as far. Doo-doo-doo. And I think I'm good for the moment. I'll also want to queue up a park or something pretty so that we get the bonus result before the storm hits. I do like me some pretty parks, so let's just plop one there. I do not make the most efficient efficient city layouts because I care about aesthetics as well as efficiency. You seem to be sort of done, which means I can get the supplier up and start making planks. That sounds very good. Stop making planks. Yep, definitely want that up as soon as possible. I think the Tinkerer can wait until I have something that needs it, but right now I definitely don't. I want that cleared so I can make a nicely spaced out housing block for no other reason than it makes me feel good. Aesthetics are important. It gives me some zen or whatever. Not actually that into Zen meditation, but you know, you get me. I'm sure you get me, right? You get me. You get me. Yup, you get me. Anyway, Hearth upgraded. We have +1 resolve. Excellent. Suppliers up. Let's get someone in there making planks. I doubt I will Like, there's almost no reason to, like, limit it because, boy, boy, oh boy, do you ever need a lot of them for construction. These roads might actually not be worth making. Yep, everyone's housed. Everyone's at least relatively happy. Uh, this section looks like we're ready to punch into it next drizzle, so that's the plan. That is what we'll do. Let's get these woodcutters over here to chop more of this out. Storm is almost here, and hopefully it doesn't kill us. That'd be cool. Not killing us. Alright, so how bad is it? Could be worse. We can keep woodcutters on, so that's nice. Is there anything I need to do during this storm? I still want to kind of sit on that one. I will eventually want clay deposits, so like, there's no reason not to just drop that down, get the builders working on it. I have to consider making better houses at some point too. Supplier is going to be working on a ton of planks for us. I should also consider a makeshift post to get rich harvest done. Sooner I can complete the orders, the better in general. And with the grain, if I set it to just grain delivery, it shouldn't hurt our food production too much. Not that it's going to be a huge deal, because we're getting eggs for the moment, and you usually start with enough food to be lackadaisical about it, at least during year one. But yeah, we'll put down the 3 crude buildings. I hate all of them, but they're kind of necessary. Storm is a little scary, but yeah. People can eat roots, veggies, and mushrooms raw, but they can't eat grain raw. So make packs of crops, and if we happen to have any herbs, you can go ahead and make some provisions, but I doubt that will happen. Because we have no way of getting herbs from any of our nodes, so yeah. Sure does seem like that won't happen. Alright. This is really nice. Cutting one of these trees will pop into the glade next year. Getting some more people. We're at 65, it's 6 hostility per person, so we might be able to just bring them in without hostility going crazy. We have some harpies. They might be hard to keep happy. I am happy to see them with the supplier, though. They're both bringing in food, so I kind of like don't care which one of these I pick out. Yeah. This, I guess. Yeah. We don't have enough spare resolve to get a harpy on the hearth, which I would definitely prefer. The extra carrying capacity they have is fantastic. But yeah, we're still below 1 hostility. We're fine, and since the harpy likes to work with cloth, we'll just shove her in there, and she'll be happy. Another nice thing about the harpy is that she is she's really good on the hearth because extra carrying capacity makes people fairly more efficient depending on your building layout. Anyway, we can turn the grain into porridge. Only the humans like that, so it's not the best thing to do at the moment. I can also turn the jerky, our bugs into jerky. Insect jerky. Oh, right, I I need water for that. Never mind. Well, we can turn food into jerky. 8 food, even in the crappy field kitchen, 8 food turns into 10 food, so it's just, it's just smart to get that rolling. And we'll have plenty of wood because we're running 2 woodcutters during the storm, which is not always the case. We also have enough people to run the post and the station at the same time. And we could probably have the other lizard getting eggs while nothing needs to be built. Seems good to me. I think we can just fast forward through things. Alright, so when the storm ends, and it is about to, I'm going to bring the woodcutters over, and I'm going to pop into the glade. I'm not, like, way more prepared than I was in year 1, but I'm more prepared-ish. I also have to be very careful because if I get a -10 global resolve, that will end the game. So I'm gonna wait until it is actually drizzled to tell them to screw this tree in particular. Yeah, okay. There we go. It is drizzle. Everything's good again. Have orders once again. Interesting stuff here. These are both great. Packs of provisions are pretty easy, and giving the lizards +3 resolve forever is very, very useful. Into the Wilds is also nice. Amber and tools are very helpful, and food's never bad. I'm not a big fan of getting 3 more lizards, but like also just the parts and the resolve seem really, really good. I want to pop these open just in case it says, hey, pop into glades, because I'm about to pop into a glade. Maybe we'll have that. Human influx, definitely not. The bricks and the incense are nice and all, but I will not be able to turn in 65 grain anytime soon, and the rewards are kind of bleh. Ancient Artifacts is pretty nice, though. Export specialization can be amazing. There's a reason why it has a purple border. And 3 Ancient Tablets might happen. Neither of these are like slam dunks, but we'll go with that one at least. And now we punch into the glade and see if we're screwed. What's our cornerstone today? Trade hub? Gain a reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, but resolve gained from reputation is halved. This is always an interesting choice. We do have that, we did just get that +1 to production pack thing, and we do have a good way to make building material packs. The thing about packs is they can be sold to all traders no matter what. Well, if you just give them raw resources, it's kind of a roll of the dice what you can trade to them. So like gaining reputation, it's a very big deal, but 60 amber is also like a lot. This is a very slow way of getting reputation. I like counterfeit amber a lot too, but we're nowhere near using rain engines, and boy, Blight Rot is growing 20% quicker. Doesn't sound like much, but it is. Blight Rot's really scary at high prestige. I think I'm actually gonna try Trade Hub. I usually don't like it because I want resolve reputation, but like I kind of see the value in reputation from trading. Just have to make sure I don't pick anything that makes it so I can't trade. Don't do dumb thing. Do smart thing, not dumb thing. Anyway, we're gonna pop in here. I'll probably put my trading post down in here because there's a good amount of room for it. Let's see what we got. Well, we got some broccoli and some clay and some sea marrow and some fertile soil. A cache. It has some okay perks in it. Usually caches are just like my go-to for reputation points. Uh, don't usually break them open. Eh. These are both very nice. There's no actual stones on the map though, as I recall. It's just clay deposits. So like the +1 to stone doesn't like really excite me. Woodcutters being slightly more efficient are certainly good. I don't know. It'll be a while before I can even do that anyway, so whatever. And now we have our first difficulty, the Harmony Spirit Altar. I could burn it down right now for the tablets I need for the quest, incense, and pottery, or I could use the Calm Spirits thing. I almost always prefer Calm Spirits because this gives you +2 global resolve and counts as harmony decoration. It's really, 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 really nice. And I would generally try to push for this in most of my games, but this might have to be a burn down. I don't like it, just to be clear. 15 coal is a lot to spend on it, and I don't have the planks to spend on it right now. And I don't think I can get them fast enough to warrant waiting on them, because this will, like this... Do I? Let me do math. Okay, I get 2 planks every 35 seconds. So if I had another person here, it would be 4 planks every 35 seconds, minus their occasional breaks. So getting enough planks, I would need 20, so I would need... I would need both of them to go off 5 times. So at the very minimum, it's 35 times 5. Which is 2 minutes and 45 seconds? Math on stream. Actually, I think it's 2 minutes 55 seconds, so like about 3 minutes. That will leave me, well, it'll leave me 10 minutes on the timer. And I can knock a minute off the timer by putting 2 people on it. Maybe I don't burn my precious coal right away? Do I have a ton of wood? I do have a ton of wood. Alright. Alright. I have talked myself into it. Let's grab the person in the crude workstation because we're already capped on all these. So, they're not doing anything anyway. We'll get him to do planks. And, there's no way to speed it up right now, but, yeah. I think it's more doable than I'll give it credit for. I might also want to pull someone off to make a road. Travel time is definitely a thing. So having a road to the altar is more important than I like to think about. Could probably stock crop production too, although he's kind of haven't started. Actually, we're almost done with that. Boy, that's that's unusual. We can halt clay production for now. Get a builder, build the roads. Screw these trees in particular. Get those down so we can get a nice clear road out. That'll make the delivery of the planks faster. And because it's 24 planks, the delivery will take a fair bit of time. Speaking of planks, yeah, they just did a big delivery, so we actually just need to wait for the harpy to finish, and then we're good. Alright, forced delivery, get the human out of there, build towards this. We will put very temporarily a human from the woodcutter camp onto here and tell them to burn it down. Like, I might actually have let it go if I didn't have an order to get 3 ancient tablets, but like getting 3 ancient tablets from this while I have an order for it, man, that seems just real good. Anyway, the builder's done with the road, putting him back immediately into the woodcutter's camp. And yeah, it's just a matter of the humans delivering it once they're done with their coffee break. You know, can't force that on them, obviously. These are being delivered. Yep, there we go. Harpy's taking them out, put them in the warehouse. And the humans will now deliver all the planks and start burning the altar down. Burn it to the ground! Who cares about harmony with the forest? We're imperialist or something. I mean, I imagine the Queen's imperialist. She sends us out to colonize the forest. I don't know, but then again, she's also very well justified in it, given that it's the only way we get to live. Anyway, the packs of crops are done. Thank you very much, Grain Line. So my only question is, do I start making packs of provisions with my currently very limited food? I have a broccoli patch right here. If I got people working on it, that'll probably give us enough food that I can spare making some packs of provisions. I will set it to 10 though. Right now our eggs are the biggest thing we're making, and we want to turn all our bugs into jerky. And all our meat into jerky as well. We just want to jerky all of it up. Yeah, can't do much for other happiness sources, but I can make another house. It's probably time to put down some nice housing. We've got really nice plank production, so I think putting down just like a full housing district for humans will pay off pretty well. I will want somebody building at some point for that. Who can I pull, though? Feels weird to take you off the makeshift post when I just got there, but, like, maybe that's the play? I don't know. Anyway, we're delivering this. +1 to crop production. Very nice. We didn't see anything in the trapper's camp that needs a trapper's camp in this glade, so I'm probably just going to pick up the leather worker for better fabric production. The luxury good packs could also pay off, maybe, at some point. If my noises didn't give you a hint, I don't like either of these choices either. I mean, the smokehouse is nice and all. The ability to make pottery is good on a map with a lot of clay. And the way better jerky production will ensure our harpies and lizards are happy schmappy. So it's very tempting there. The coats are also very tempting. The humans and harpies love coats. The pack of trade good productions like could come in handy. Maybe, but so could the pottery and incense. I'll probably just pick up the smokehouse and call it a day. We want to build both of those at least relatively soon. So these locations are fine. Actually kind of want to put it here just so that it looks slightly nicer. Is it worth putting up the tinkerer yet? Probably not. Like, until I get some sort of metal or a reason to make bags of building materials, that's probably just gonna sit there for a while and not do anything. Yeah, definitely need a builder now, though. I could probably cut a woodcutter. Normally I don't like that, but, you know. I'm short 2 people right now. I can't help it. Also, since I have the builder going, I should decide on where my trading post is going to be. I'll probably put it like around here once these trees are cleared out. If we find something that uses fertile soil, I would love to make use of that, and this. But we don't have any of that, so we gotta forage for now. It's a little scary, honestly. I will have to pop into this glade next drizzle, if I don't find more food sources pretty soon. Alright, I'd love to put a human on that, but we're gonna wait for him to finish building stuff. I'd love to be done with this sooner rather than later, but it's not gonna get done before the storm hits. Which is like, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I don't like it. These aren't building because of planks. Why do we not have just a billion planks already? Well, because you're working slowly. That's fair. And we just spent it all in the leatherwork. Well, no, we didn't spend it all on leatherworker. What are we spending all our stuff on? We need someone in the crude workstation also, because we will need bricks. Fair enough. I really can't wait to free up my workers for this. We also want the housing before the storm hits. We definitely don't want anyone unhoused, because Hostility 2 is real easy to hit, and we're very close to it. You aren't doing anything because we ran out of eggs. That's fair. Oh, because also you're done? So I guess that's good. Let's get you building a trading post over here. Spirit Altar will be gone relatively soon. We'll just make a nice little path here. My sweeping arm motions betrayed me there. Yeah. Maybe I should get another person in the crude workstation working on bricks until I can, like, actually build stuff. It's not a crazy idea. Should also just pick this up. That would mean more unhoused people. Little dangerous. It also drops half an impatience point, which will take me down enough to increase hostility again. It's probably fine. Probably. I could probably use more workers, to be fair. So we'll do that. Probably gonna have to pull woodcutters off once the storm hits. That'll suck a little, but we'll deal. I mean, I'm almost certainly going to have to, because we're Hostility 2 and not everyone has a house. In fact, I want to up the priority on those. Let's see how Hostility is doing for us. Yep, pretty bad. Best thing to do is just cut some woodcutters. Get them doing other things that are useful. Making more jerky is definitely useful. Stonecutter camp is full. Could definitely use more plank production. This is fine, I think. Definitely want someone in the foragers camp too. In fact, I probably want him in the foragers camp more than I want him making planks. Because food's very important, and we're running a deficit currently. Oops, my bad. The leather worker's up. We definitely never want fabric done at any point in the current warehouse from now on. We can pop a lizard in here. They'll be extra efficient at making fabric, and we'll just cap that at some point. And yeah, I think it's just waiting for this to finish. Free up workers, get people building, all that good stuff. I will want some packs of provisions by the time the storm ends. I will definitely want to do trading since I have the trade hub perk. I want to get that done at least relatively quickly. So we'll just slap a human in here. Speaking of slapping a human somewhere, I think I can replace Lizard Man with a human now. Because they are... I think impatience slowing down is more important than anything else. You can go in the field kitchen, but we don't have any insects or meat. So we're really not building anything in here? Awkward. I thought I'd have more than that. Do we have any... No, we could make pottery once the smokehouse is done. I'm not sure that's the play. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to call it good for the moment. The tablets will be delivered relatively quickly. We can turn that in, get a point, hop into the glade, and see what we get. We definitely need help right now. We are getting some pottery. How worth it is making pickled goods? Like, it's just okay. Turn 7 food into 10 food at the cost of pottery. It's not great. Gotta be honest, not great. Biscuits are interesting. We do have flour production. A lot of people do like biscuits around here. We don't have any roots or berries or herbs, unfortunately. I think we get, yeah, we sometimes get roots as a byproduct from clay. Might be worth turning all of that into as many biscuits as we can manage. But yeah, really, really hoping for something that makes use of fertile ground, and very soon. We have some packs. Let's see what we can sell, if anything. Not keen on selling my coal right now. I'm a bit of a hoarder, which is probably bad at this prestige level. I should be much more efficient with my stuff, but well, you know, I'm on 18, so I'm not being punished that much for it. Neither of you are doing anything, which is kind of weird. Let's get you in here, making planks. It's definitely highest priority. And the other two can just keep building stuff. I think we can fast forward a bit now, get through the storm. I know people are waiting, but that will up my hostility. I'll have to cut another woodcutter. Not what I want to do right now. I'm gonna wait for the storm to at least come close to an end before I let more people in. We probably have the housing for it right now. Probably not crazy. Also need to consider aesthetics. Now, we will want to upgrade this quite soon. So we can put some pretty stuff down. Like a little lamp here, that will be nice. Maybe like some bushes and another flower field. I could make another park for comfort. That wouldn't be like crazy, but there's no room. I want there to be room. I want to make it pretty and aesthetically pleasing. This is very important. That tree. That tree in particular. Kill it. Also, time to pop this. I am relatively confident that the humans will not chop down these trees in the next 4 seconds, so I'm just gonna go for it. Ta-da! Alright. We are here, we're done! Who is coming in? We have some humans and some lizards in our harpy. Either one of them is fine, to be honest. I think I'll just take the amber. Seems okay. We have enough... No, we don't have enough housing. That's awkward. Should really build nicer housing for them too at some point. Can just put a few, over here, I think, once I actually place the Stonecutters camp in a good spot. Put down a nice little harpy house here. This only costs cloth, which is very nice, because we have a very good fabric production, and we're getting plant fiber from the trees, so it's pretty easy to handle. Does Farliff have anything nice for me? He does. The rain collector's really sweet. Crystal growth would be good if I had any way to make do. Advanced smelting would be nice if I had any way to smelt copper. Definitely just anything that lowers hostility is, like, critical. How much can I sell to you, though? Like, realistically? I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to keep 30 resin to pop open the glade. In fact, I probably should just pop open the glade right now and see what I've got. Although this is such an even trade, I'm gonna just do it. Yeah. Let's pop the glade, see what we get. Also, a cornerstone. Hooray! These are weird. Pigment for all the insects you produce. Like, I don't think insects appear on this map naturally. Yeah. So insects will only be incidental. Just having more food constantly coming in is probably good. Anything to keep people from starving. And roots are raw food, they can just eat it. So, heck yeah. What do we got here? Deliver luxury goods. I do have a leather worker, so, like, I can do this. The parts are nice, the people are not. The +2 jerky production will help, too. Good friends will happen eventually. The parts of the amber and the water skins are all very nice. This is, like, kind of tough. I don't think we make any sort of luxury good, though. Like, we can make training gear and incense. I think those both count as luxuries. Little hard to make training gear without any metal or stone. So that might be a no-go. We have a bunch of incense, but I don't think we have enough to make enough packs of luxury goods for that. Takes 5 for 2, so we have enough for 8. Yeah. Getting to 20 is kind of hard. And I don't produce anything else. This is a tough choice. Probably just go with good friends. It'll happen eventually. I will want to trade as much as possible, and that'll be good. That'll be good motivation for me to do that. Okay, both of these orders are awful because they require a blueprint. Market is nice. Trade log, given that I get reputation from doing trade routes, seems real synergistic and stuff. I like dirty work a lot more, just because the brick production is nice, and the kiln is just amazing. If I find the kiln as a blueprint, I will be picking it up as hard as I can. That not so with the market. No one likes luxuries, and only the harpy likes treatment. So like the market is not my ideal service building to start off with, since only one race would even care about it. So I'm gonna pick kiln and pray RNGesus favors me. Oh, we've got 10 more incense in here, huh? That wouldn't have gotten us to 10 packs, so, you know, like, whatever. Hello, what do we have here? More fertile ground we can't use. That's not fantastic. Flax fields for insects and clay. Some more moss broccoli. That's good. We can just keep these guys getting broccoli forever. A large encampment. Definitely want to send them off with some eggs. Let's actually just turn off the ability to eat raw eggs for the moment. They should be eating jerky anyway. And biscuits should like exist. We have some incoming roots with that cornerstone, so like should be able to turn stuff into biscuits at some point. Yeah. Do we have enough planks to justify making this a non-priority? Probably by now. Definitely want the smokehouse up sooner rather than later too. Yeah, definitely want that. We're just waiting on planks, but we have made all the planks we need, so I can just force the delivery. Long story short, I can sit on that for a bit. We also have a warehouse here. A warehouse that doesn't take any parts is very welcome. I will definitely rebuild this and put another hearth down here. This is just like, yep, this is where my next expansion's going. And the withered tree I can at least semi-safely ignore for the moment. I don't have any of the materials I need for it. Unless Farlif happens to have them. Maybe he will. I don't see coats, reeds, or... Well, I do see metal. Ooh, that's some expensive stuff, though. How much is it? 6? I have no way of making metal, right? Yeah, no way of making metal. Yeah, I may have to buy 6 metal from him. I want Ways of the Forest really badly, but I don't think I can afford to at the moment. Oh my god, you are killing me with this markup, Farlif. Just killing me. Could sell some wood. It's like not crazy. But I don't know, there are times I run out of fuel and I'm not that eager to do that. Anyway, I'm almost certain that nothing will be using metal that I have, you know, that I have being made right now. Unless I put down the Tinkerer, which I'm not going to because I still can't make anything in the Tinkerer that would be useful. Granted, there is something to be said about making an absurd amount of planks, shoving them into boxes and trading them away. Maybe. But first things first, the withered tree. This is a problem. A problem we need a blight post to solve, because we need purging fire. I definitely wanted to get this down sooner rather than later anyway, so I'm kind of happy it exists. Because it reminds me, hey, you're on prestige whatever, so you're gonna get like a ton of blight dumped on your head during clearance, and you want to have a solution for that. Speaking of things I need a solution for, boy, that's not a lot of food I have right now. I think packs of trade goods have to go by the wayside. We need all the food we can get. That includes eggs. Yeah. Yeah. Don't like it, but there's a lot of things I don't like that I have to do. Gosh, am I gonna need a second moss broccoli patch? Maybe. I could just sell stuff to Farlift directly. That wouldn't be crazy? I don't think I'm gonna get a reputation point out of it anytime soon, though. Probably not worth doing quite yet. But anyway, we'll get a reputation point once the ambers, once these are delivered, and they have been. Huzzah! Alright, pray for a farm. Okay, my prayers have not been answered. These are bad. I mean, they're useful, but they're not food production, which we're kind of in dire straits to find right now. I don't have enough amber to feel comfortable re-rolling. Plus, like, these are both, like, actually useful. The monastery is definitely something I would want to pick up. Religion satisfies the lizards and the humans. Leisure satisfies the humans. This would be an excellent service building to pick up. The Green Brew is also wonderful. Spend 3 people, lose 100 hostility. It's just a very, very good passive. Now, as passive as something that takes 3 people to work on is. Yeah, this is where my indecision kicks in really hard. 'Cause like monastery's good. Brewery would also be fine. Could certainly, if we're gonna go monastery, we definitely want good ale production. I want both of these. I want all these, though. Can I just mug you? No. I think I might have to reroll to get a food production building, because it's that desperate. Didn't get it. Closest thing I got were pies. Everyone does love pie. Literally everybody in the settlement loves pie. Yes, that's worth picking up. I can't re-roll again. That's like Amber's kind of desperately important right now. So we'll just slap down the brick oven. It'll be okay. Maybe. I might have to actually just pop into one of these small glades and hope for food, though. It's kind of where we are now. Far left does not have any farm blueprints. Not that I have the amber to buy any of those. But yeah, popping into a glade and rebuilding the warehouse. Right now is the path forward to get another reputation and another blueprint. They're still collecting eggs. That's good. We can refill the woodcutters' camps now that I'm thinking on it. Not sure what to do with all these lizards. Probably put one in the field kitchen. Get him working on stuff. Yeah. Can't really work on provision packs right now. Maybe I do make building packs. That's kind of like all I've got right now. I don't like that. All of this is kind of bad. Might need a second gathering post too. Let's just break into here. If we get fertile ground, I want to go in there anyway. Cutting trees down here is fine. Have a place for the lizards now for sure. We want as many as we can spare on the blight post. Probably want to keep 2 builders around, honestly. And make me purging fire. I need 6 for this, and I'm gonna need plenty when 10 blight rot cyst drops on my head in about a minute. That's generally bad. What's your problem? Not enough bricks. That's fair. Like who's making the bricks? Just the crude workstation, right? Yeah. Do I get more people working on it? Maybe. Might have to. Alright, alright. Since bricks is such a bottleneck, I guess that's what we'll do. You two stop making jerky, because now we have a smokehouse. We want a lizard making jerky full time, for sure and certain. We don't want jerky made here because it is inefficient. We would love biscuits to be made if we ever get enough roots and flour. Which we do have flour. We don't have any roots, and we'll get roots eventually. I think he might be more useful as a builder right now, so that's where I'll put him. Purging fire is being made, and we're done with it. Cool. Oh dear, we're out of eggs. Oh dearie me. That was one of our big sources of food, so that's not fantastic. Like, I mean, I guess leave the trapper's camp for now. Might do to make a flax field here. It'll occasionally produce insects, and that might, like, suffice, upsettingly. And, here's clearance. And here's 300% blight rot. Whee! Fun! I can make some trades, though. I mean, 4 amber for 6 cloth is a pretty good deal. I can trade away a bunch. We've got good cloth production. Makes sense to me. I don't see why I would hang on to any more than 30 incense. So let's sell 10 of them. Seems good. We have hunger issues, so everybody's starving and upset. So that could be better. We did find meat, so we get the lizards right back on there. We also found berries, so let's get a harpy or 2 collecting those, because food's a big problem. Like, really big. Why are you not making infinity jerky and pottery for me? I guess we're capped on pottery. Huh. Make incense, I guess. I guess there's something to be said about putting incense in luxury goods and shipping them off. Maybe. Yeah, you make biscuits. Although, pretty soon we're just going to want nothing but pie, so there's that. Harpies are very upset that they're starving to death, which, you know, I can understand why you might be upset if that was happening. You know, I'm not completely unsympathetic to your plight. Another house might make them happy enough to stop whining, though, so let's put one down. if they don't eat and this doesn't solve itself soon, I'll just drop a lizard in the hearth and deal with it. The brick oven is complete. Excellent. They're not doing anything in the crude workstation, which is because they have no clay, which is kind of weird because I've been having this clay pit run pretty constantly. But okay. Yeah. Don't make incense here. Quick math in my head. One coal comes from 5 wood. 5 wood gives me 20 seconds. Coal gives me a minute 15. So, like, that's not very good. You know, it's like 110 versus 115. I will get 5 seconds. I will get 5 seconds more burn time if I change my wood into coal. Not the best exchange rate I've ever seen. So probably not gonna do that. So anyway, everybody loves pies. So make pies out of absolutely anything. I would love to send these guys to the Citadel for money. Little spooky giving away that many eggs. A lot of spooky, actually. But it kind of is what it is. Harpies are upset enough that I need to do that. Boy, you know, now that I say that, there's a good chance the harpy might just starve to death if they miss their next meal. Like, do I have enough jerky to sate them right now? Not really. Eh. Like, he's making some. Eee. Eee. I'm not sure I can afford to deliver all my food to these guys, come to think of it. At least not right now. God, food's such a huge issue right now. This is also eventually going to be a huge issue, so I should send somebody to take care of it before that happens. Ooh, not yet though. We cannot possibly afford to have more blight rot than we already have spawning this year. Next year for sure, but definitely not this year. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hope we get enough food rolling in soon, so that we're not dying. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's bad. Really need the harpies to eat something. And hopefully the jerky will get made sooner rather than later. Or heck, even the pies. Maybe I should just put everybody on pie. Who needs clay when you can have pie? It's not crazy. Also, I should up the cap on flour because we're going to turn all of our food into pie, no matter what at this point. Okay, the harpies got something to eat. Thank goodness. We still have some hunger stacks on everyone else, but theoretically they should not have trouble with it. Theoretically. This is still waiting for bricks. I'm a little surprised it's been that slow. Though I shouldn't be, given that nobody's making bricks. I'm so absent-minded. We have more cloth we could sell. Probably not while I'm waiting for the harpy house to get built. Should also build lizard houses. And more decor. We have 20 people in our hearth here. I think 30 is the max. Yeah, I think 20 is actually the max you need to totally upgrade the hearth. So it is, for that reason, I need to start considering a second. Somewhere down here, maybe? That's spooky. Probably like here? This isn't like the worst placement on Earth. We'll set that to a low priority. We'll get to it eventually. Anyway, storm hit. New stuff. I can't make anything out of copper for the moment, so it seems like a good idea to get reputation from trading it away. Yeah. But for now, it's panic time. I probably should cut woodcutters at this point. But we need all hands on deck on the blight post. Yeah, I can't handle that level of hostility, so we're cutting woodcutters for sure. Okay, good enough. Blighthouse is full. Honestly, I wouldn't mind more builders. Let's just sit on that. And pray we don't die to corruption. Like, it's just year 3. I don't have any rain engines. A fully stocked blight post should be enough to handle this. Ugh. The flowers have mouths. They have 2 mouths. Ugh. Very ick. I would also love this park to get done to up the hearth's resistance. And also the harpy house, so that this harpy doesn't have stacking resolve penalties. Oh, that would be really nice. Just get a road out to this so they don't have to walk as hard. That's still never going to happen because I need to use that for here. Hey, this is done. Excellent. Get us berries. We will turn that berry into pie, and the pie will be delicious. Alright. Alright, I think the storm is cleared this year at least. Yeah, we're pretty good. You're constantly out of plant fiber, which is it's not a problem I expect to have usually. you should be making bricks here. Just you don't have enough clay, is that the problem? Guess so, yeah. Fair. Very fair. Very fair why you can't make stuff when you don't have the stuff you need to make it with. I'll give you that. Yeah. The pies are being quite exceptional right now, so I appreciate that a lot. Don't really have any spare workers right now. Can I start just shoving planks into boxes and selling them? Maybe. Maybe? I'll give that a maybe. We're running a bit of a fuel deficit now. So I'm not thrilled about that. But we gotta get some reputation somehow. Though once this is rebuilt, we'll actually get another one, so that'll be helpful. Hopefully we'll get the kiln to solve all our fuel problems, or a farm to solve all our food problems. I would just like something to solve our problems. Please. Yeah, I want there to be enough bricks to make the hearth for sure. I don't want to sell those off quite yet. Do I want to pop a dangerous glade immediately? Spooky. Like, it might be worth punching into here. I need the space anyway. And without the ability to utilize my farm fields, I'm still desperately hunting for gathering nodes. So maybe that's the play. Huh. Interesting choices. This is way more valuable here. We have enough humans to stock plenty of farms, so I think this is fine. That'll do. That'll do. How's our pie production looking anyway? I don't think we're keeping up with demand anywhere nearly as much as we need to. So let's just fully stock up with lizards. One lizard on jerky is fine. We don't need to go hard on that. Rest builders for now. Seems okay. I would love to someday get this done. I would have to turn off using meat everywhere. We're still probably too short on food to, like, really consider that. Probably. New orders coming in, though. Let's see what we get. Need for treatment. Doable. Force fascination is also kind of doable. Sort of. Is it, though? Is it really, though? I don't have the metal to get tools. I would need to buy them from a trader. Which is, like, not insane. This is, like, just okay. Temple's actually really nice, but again, I have no way of knowing if I'm going to get this blueprint. Am I fine with not getting any of these rewards? Maybe. Like, I might not care enough about tea to pick this up and maybe actually try Forest Fascination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Popping into 6 glades is a big ask. It's a lot of hostility that I'm not in a great position to deal with right now. But, like, it might be what I do, though. Not a fan of it. Because this is almost certainly gonna fail. Because I would need to get 5 tools in some manner. I don't know how I would do that without metal? Sother might have metal? Unfortunately, I can't, like... I can't unpause it and just let Sother show up. I really should have paused it and let him show up. You know, I'm willing to gamble on this. Gonna live a little. Sother, you don't have any metal whatsoever to speak of, or any way to make metal whatsoever to speak of, so you have failed me utterly. Just want you to know you are a failure, and everyone hates you. I definitely want the coal production, though. That would suddenly turn making coal much more viable. The Storm Shield also is very, very nice looking. I don't have the money for both, at least for the moment. Coal production is probably more important. I'll pick that up. I might consider selling off stuff, but I think this is just rush to pop this glade open time. Weirdly. Better wood production, but you can't use farms as easy. I don't like rooty ground in general. Wood production is really important, just to be clear. But I would need to buy cornerstones to make the harvesting and planting better, unless I got a greenhouse, in which case I'll just throw my hands up and say, we win! I think I'll just pick it, though. I'll still need a drizzle geyser somewhere to make use of that. Speaking of things I'm making use of, Lost in the Woods is completed! Huzzah! That actually gives me enough tools for this, which was totally intentional. I definitely thought of that beforehand before I clicked that button, so, you know, go me, I'm awesome. Temple is back. Religion and education, very good. I don't know how viable it is to start services right now. We don't have any good way of making incense. Like, it'd be nice to upgrade the hearth, but, like, you know what's way better is coats. Because humans and harpies want coats, and there's no better way to make coats than the clothier. So that seems good enough for me. Where was the coal production at? Was it the brick oven? Yeah. Now that it's 4 instead of 3, that's a lot more viable to turn on. Yeah. Now that's actually not saving 5 seconds, it's saving like 30 seconds or something. Maybe more like 20. Anyway, it's substantial enough to warrant clicking on for sure. Trade route. I don't know if we're good enough on food for even a deal as good as this. Which is a good deal, don't get me wrong, but I don't know about that one, Chief. I want to thin out the trees they chop down here too, because I really want to pop this glade as soon as possible. Preferably before Sother leaves, but, you know, if I can't, I can't. Life is not perfect. I might want to save the leather to make water skins, to be honest. But yeah, I think just you guys building stuff is good. Still can't make tools, still can't make training gear. Like, You just making a ton of building materials is like fine. You have like 9 sitting around, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather be able to sell them instead of it sitting around in your warehouse doing nothing. But, you know, they'll get to it at some point. Alright. This is my last chance to do something with Sother. I could sell some building materials now. This is why I built them. It's not crazy. Could sell a bit of sea marrow, but that comes in real handy. I'm not a big fan of that. Don't want to sell food. Don't want to sell incense. Could sell the copper. It's not like we have a ton of it, but I don't know. It's a little bit tough, honestly. This is just another way of selling wood, which I'm kind of okay with. Because selling stuff's very important. We'll round that out with like 1 coal. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. It's an okay trade. Still didn't afford me the storm shield, but c'est la vie. We have enough idlers that you can get there, I think. High level of corruption. Right. Because we're getting a bunch of cysts from this. Well, you know, we handled it at 300 last storm. We can handle it at 100 this storm. Or whatever the heck you guys get to. Probably. Really, really want you guys to pop this glade open as soon as possible, because we're on a timer. We're on a very short timer. Thank goodness this warehouse was built here. It's gonna help a huge amount. Really? That didn't open the glade? Oh my god. Oh wow, we picked that berry bush clean already, huh? Ah. Well, guess you're builders for the moment. Put one of you in the herbalist camp. Blah, 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 if I can talk. Maybe in the field kitchen making biscuits? Probably not. We want to turn everything we can into pie. We can't turn roots into pie, though. We can turn them into biscuits. Enough people like biscuits. I think that's justifiable. We still don't have any rainwater, so we can't make porridge. Ooh, 210, huh? Gosh, that's gonna pop how many more times? Just one more. Okay. So that'll get us up to 300. Oh, right, but it's for every dangerous glade I open. That's a little whoopsie doodles on my part. That's a little oopsie whoopsies. A little fucky wookie. Let's queue up another blight post, cause we're gonna need it. What do we get in here? Dead humans. Scouts pack is like good, but not good enough to justify the pain I'll go through. This is why I kept around 30 incense for sure. Paying for the funeral. Gives me half a point of rep. It's definitely good enough. Do I actually want to use resin for that? This is way less valuable. Well, not way less valuable, but we get it from the trees, so like, it seems like a good idea. Let's do that. We do need a builder. How are we doing on the fuel reserves? Not like fantastic, actually. Should probably keep somebody on that. So I guess just cut a stone cutter or maybe a harvester, maybe both. We're still kind of stymied on bricks, so I kind of want people to be in there making, getting clay to make bricks for the moment. But anyway, there is some good things to come out of this. The herbalist camp can get back to work picking mushrooms. That's good. These are too beefy for our trapper's camp, unfortunately, but we also have a herb garden. We can start making food with just this fertile ground, because this isn't a blueprint, it's just one herb garden that we managed to salvage. Still really, 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 really need a blueprint. Might have to. Yeah, but the herb garden will be very, very nice to have. Like, I kind of want to build that immediately, if I can hack it. Oh, we also have no woodcutters. Gosh, what is everybody doing? Well, they're doing important stuff, honestly. Maybe I can pull someone off the brick oven. Definitely can't pull them off the withered tree. Maybe I just have to cut down on this. I hate it, but that's what is gonna happen, I think. Anyway, pop glades. We need to pop glades. We need to pop 5 more glades, and that's gonna suck just in general. But, oh well. One, two, three, 4, 5, yeah. That was fast. What's even in here? Anything? Some more mushrooms and some roots. I mean...
Okay.
It's definitely something. It's not a nothing glade. Not upset to see it. Much. Really would like this built though. Real fast. Forager's camp has run out. Well, no you haven't. There's a broccoli patch right here. Get more of her. I really don't have a harpy I can spare. I don't have anyone I can spare right now. Yeah, really not a good idea to take people off of purging fire and food production right now. It's just kind of asking for a lot of trouble. It's asking for a lot of trouble. And I can't take them off the glade events either. This will almost be done soon, so I'll get some workers freed up soon enough. Well, soon. I don't know if soon enough actually is how it's gonna work out, but what's in here? Some people and some broccoli. Sure. Could actually send them right now. I'm very tempted to do that. But right now, not essential. Really just want to pop glades open in the next 3 minutes. Very important. Hello. Clearance geyser. Interesting. And some more eggs. That's a welcome sight. Clearance geyser makes me wonder if it is time to start piping things up. Maybe. Ugh. It's kind of meh right now. It's kind of meh right now. I would love to get this up and running too. probably not worth the effort at the moment. It's definitely convenient to have, though. I will probably want Rain Punk eventually. But, I don't know. It's not always viable. Oh, God, that's terrible. Yeah. High Hostility 5. Ugh, how do I deal with it? I have no idea. I have no... I have none of these. That's unfortunate. It's kind of my idea to have a lot of those. No, no. Pop the glade. I need you to... Oh no! Oh no! Discovering a glade during the storm drops resolve! F! 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 Oh, we failed. We failed. We failed. Dang it! And there's like zero way I could get like below Hostility 1, right? Like, no. Zero way. Absolutely zero. Frustrated. Oh, you don't have houses. Shoot. Yeah, that's real bad. Uh-oh. Ugh. Forgot about that. Which is, very, bad and stupid of me. Ooh, boy. Blight Post didn't even finish before the storm. Ah! 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 This is all really bad. I'm not sure what to do now. I mean, I'm gonna have to burn something during the storm, but like, oof. Like... we're gonna die. There's no way the Blight Post can keep up with that. Putting all my planks into boxes was a bad idea. Well, there's like no physical way to keep up with the need for wood either. We like I could get all but one woodcutter to drop the hostility level 1, but that will not net us nearly enough resolve. I mean, that'll only relieve us of 8. Let's put a lizard in the camp here. That might, like, there's a chance that could be enough if I put people in places they really like working. But I've only got the supplier for that. And I guess the ovens and blight posts. cut all of them, really? I'm 2 over the cap. Oh. Oof. 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 Okay. Lizards on the hearth. Harpies are in the supplier. Any lizards in places they don't like? I mean, more or less, yes, but they kind of have to stay there. Guess I could replace you with a human, put you in the brick oven. Doesn't really get me anywhere, is the problem. I could favor harpies. The lizard resolve goes down very, very slowly. Is that what I'm depending on? I guess it is. Hate that. Hate that a lot. Stop, 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 stop. Good. Okay. Humans are upset now, too. Terrific. Just terrific. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, it's me neglecting them. Very upset about being neglected. I really wish I'd gotten this hearth up at some point. We just did not have the planks for it. Just putting them all in boxes like an idiot. I'm gonna have to sack coal and wood to keep them from leaving. I don't think I can afford either of those, which is a problem. Sure is a problem. Oh yeah, also we're gonna die. We're gonna just die horribly soon. That'll suck. Sure will. I don't even have any wood. Oh god. Oh god. I can't put a woodcutter up with 83, can I? No. No, I cannot. This is exceptionally bad. Blight fighters are doing their best. I respect them, for sure. I don't think we're gonna make it, though. Maybe. Maybe. I would love it to be below 100%, but this has to get done really fast. Oh, more people, great. No, I'm good for now, thank you. Also, we're out of coal. Sure are. We're out of coal. This needs to be delivered so we can get the shelter up. It's way too late for second blight post. This is very bad. Very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Might be able to favor the harpies before they start leaving? Nope. Instantly left. They were like, F this. I out. You suck as a viceroy. I kinda do. Just juggling is temporary at best. Oh god. Now the lizards are upset. I have nothing to burn. And no way to get anything to burn unless you have come with coal. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. How's this going? Slowly. Yep. Well, we're losing people. That's just how that's gonna be. Scout left. Ah, shoot, that was this. That was this one. Yeah. Yep, just... People are just going to leave. Brick oven worker left. That's fine-ish. Hey, the herb garden's done. Huzzah! Sort of. I definitely want to move that to here. So let's get woodcutters over here. We'll chop this down. Doesn't make a difference now. Woodcutter here is like fine-ish. I don't know. Yeah, this is a really, really bad storm, and I'm getting a lot of impatience from it. And there's very little I can do about it. Could I spare that last lizard? I don't think moving a lizard into a happy job will get us there. Yeah, doesn't move the needle. Lizard's gone. Oh hey, we didn't get the hearth the hearth didn't go off as far as I know. Why are we still at 84 blight rot? Oh, cause no wait, why are we still at 84% blight rot? What? Where is it? Where's the rot? You burned all of it. Why? There's no cysts. Why do we still have this huge amount of corruption? Buh. Okay. Well, that storm was heinous. Certainly could use more people now. You have pipes. That sounds valuable. Harpy can go into the herbalist camp. I only have 4 of you now, which sucks a little. I can get you out of the field kitchen, get you in the herbalist camp. I definitely want to get the herb garden moved soon. But that takes wood, and we don't have any. Probably not poke that open right now. Hello, Zidani. This would get us the ability for more eggs, but I'm not sure I care right now. More coats would be a thing. We should sell all of these. For sure. Can't get anything for that either, which is a little annoying. Yeah, I guess might have to just call that good enough. Those are tempting. Hopefully my brain will remember to check on that later. Ancient Hearth burns longer for every impatience point. That could help. Given what happened last time. I would love a way to handle hostility, though, so maybe something better. Global resolve for every cache opened. We can't open caches right now, because we have no metal. Ugh. Just not any help, really. The Firekeeper armor could be helpful. But we got through the last one from like 400%, and we're back down to 0, so I'm not like too worried about the blight for now. Still don't have any rainwater up. Is it worth shoving meat into packs to get trading going? Probably. I do need to eventually, like, get some use out of Trade Hub. And the next reputation point is pretty important. Yeah. Everyone's in good spots where they're supposed to be. Alright, this will get me a new reputation, get me a blueprint, and if I get a greenhouse, I will be so happy. Ugh. Well, actually, I won't be that happy, because then I'll need to find a drizzle geyser, and I'll basically just have to punch into every glade to find one in desperation. But, you know, theoretically it would be nice. A lot of things are theoretically nice. Alright, Sidoni's about to leave, so I'm gonna have to make a decision. Do I want to buy this? Like, this just means more eggs. I don't think we're that bad on food that's like gonna be a deal breaker. I mean, it's just 2 patches of eggs. Like we're not like at critical lack of food, at least not yet. There's something to be said for better coats. Although Toad turning 10 into 13 isn't that exciting either. Maybe I just save my amber for the moment. If I had more, I would get the brickyard. Like, how valuable is that, though? Could I sell something for it? I don't think I can comfortably hit 7. Yeah. I think nothing is critical enough to justify. Please deliver these planks right now. I need them. Need to get this over here. Toot sweet. I need to get humans on it. Also toot sweet. The herbs and the roots can both be turned into food, so I'm pretty good with any of them. Is it actually worth just making herbs? That seems weird. Probably not. Let's stick with roots for the moment. Really? I'm 0.5 off after completing the Glade event? Ah. That's cruel. This is... Oh, I only have one pack, right? How are you doing on packs over here, by the way? You're getting them. Alright. Definitely want to stop using meat relatively soon. In fact, I should just stop it right now. Just have him deliver it. Hello, sir. Please deliver the goods. Deliver them all. We'll be using herbs exclusively from now on for that. Accidentally made those into farm fields. That's my silly. All right. I'm gonna favor the harpies for a bit because we're literally 0.03 off of our next blueprint, and it has to be some kind of farm for me to live. Do I have a spare harpy sitting around not doing much? The supplier. You like working the cloth here just as much. Make coats. Make, like, infinity coats. If we have fabric, turn it into coats. And that will get built someday. In the future. Clearance has arrived. New trade routes. Do I sell a part? I don't think I sell a part. I don't like those at all. Don't like that one bit. Those are very rare. Alright, we managed to plant 2 roots and a single herb. Alright. Well, better luck next, Chisel. This reputation crawl is excruciating. Thank you. Farm! We live! I don't know if we win, but we live. This one's closer to the warehouse. Good. I may as well just drop 2 more down here and get woodcutters. Get woodcutters working on chopping this bit out. Yeah, that seems good. That seems real good. Just clear out the fertile soil around here. Won't help us this year, but we have enough to get food to get through this year, okay? I'm a little worried about our fuel, to be honest. But, I think we're fine-ish. Very confident in us being probably fine. Can I spare someone to work on that? Probably. Yeah, let's just get these guys out of the way for money. I need the building place. And I also need the amber, so it's like win-win. Okay, we're gonna get a ton of farms up. It'll be excellent. How are we doing on pies these days, anyway? We have all of 4 in stock. Well, I did tell them to make infinity pie, so I guess that's fine. We also want to primarily burn coal, since we're making coal in the brick oven. Boy, if we had a drizzle geyser, I'd have piped that up by now. Increased production on it. But we haven't, so I didn't. So that's where we are. Let's get some roads down here so they don't have to walk a billion years. And you guys are now completely idle, so just get doing something else, I suppose. Is there a good spot for you? I mean, building is good. Probably more plank production wouldn't go awry either. Considering that's what our bottleneck is for our construction right now. Yeah, these trade routes have not gotten any more enticing, unfortunately. You're not doing anything because we're capped on bricks. That's fair. Still have no good brick production. You just go build then. Doing just okay there. And the woodcutters are working hard. I might have to consider a third woodcutter pretty soon. Getting more wood input is really important. Also, I just remembered I took Rudy Ground, so my farms are gonna be a lot slower. Ick. Hopefully, someone ends up coming to the trading post, and we're good. There's nothing left for you to do. Unfortunate. Put it there and make the trapper's camp stare at the node it's too weak to get at to punish it. Where can we make good use of the lizards? I mean, need someone making fabric, that's fine. I could drop you in the smokehouse for pottery and jerky? Yeah, doesn't seem like I care enough about that to do that. Let's actually put you up here, get a human in the hearth. To slow down impatience accumulation, because that's a problem right now. It's we're in quite the pickle. Yeah, you help build, I suppose. Do we have enough food to justify going there? Probably, yeah. Let's just get them working on it. Okay, it's the storm. It's worth putting humans on fields to get them to fertilize it during the storm. And I probably have to pull woodcutters. Yeah, pulling woodcutters seems prudent. Oh, don't make me pull all of them. That's just cruel. Ugh. Alright. We'll deal with it later. You guys can just work on fertilizing the heck out of all of these farms. Is all the fertile ground cleared out? Looks like it. That's good. Good. God, we're just perfectly unable to put another woodcutter in. Sucks. I'll shove you in the blight post for the resolve. And then I think that's it. I think we just fast forward through this storm. Can we sell something? Tools are kind of precious because they're very limited, and I'm kind of using my coal. I could spare 7. I can spare 7. Still need to work on standing level with people, so like Selling stuff at every opportunity is important. How's our bricks? We've got enough. Got enough for the moment. This will go up soon. This will help reduce some hostility, which will be lovely. I can put some good housing down in here too. That'll be lovelier. Love this section cleared out, but that's not gonna happen right away. Just put down a bunch of lizard houses. Need bricks for that for sure. I don't think... Oh god, that resolve's dropping like a stone. Holy butts. I guess we're favoring lizards for the moment. Oh, we're low on pie. That'll make anyone upset. Luckily, I think the favoring swapping will get us through the storm, just barely. Just barely. Who do we got? It doesn't really matter which one I take, I think. We have enough humans around that we could just swap into farms if necessary. I may just take the metal because it's rare. That'll be how it is. What do we have here? Hostility reduction might be the play, because it's almost always the play. Like, I don't think anything's, like, in critical need right now. Like, we're sort of just in a holding pattern waiting for the farms to come online. There's nothing I can buy from him that will speed up farming at all either, so I think just Ways of the Forest. Lower hostility, because it's very, very important to lower hostility whenever you can. Yeah, I think that's it. Time to bump hostility back up by putting people on woodcutting. Can I squeeze you in there? Yeah, alright, perfect. That's where I want you. Calming the Forest. It's minus 40 hostility. I'm picking it. I'm definitely going to want to pop into another glade, at least relatively soon-ish. Maybe not this year, but next year. Like, things are just... they're just so tenuous right now. I'm just really desperate. Ugh. Given that I'm gonna have a billion grain soon, I should probably start tapping into the clearance water geyser. That'll let us make some porridge, which is very good. I can make pies out of herbs, and we're gonna have plenty of herbs to do that with. I can make biscuits out of herbs too, so that'll be good. That'll be good and dandy. Might want to consider turning off roots so we have something to... No, we have grain. What am I thinking? I don't need that. Vlies is about to leave, so I should really give a thought to if I'm selling anything more to him. Probably not. Can I just sell the fabric right now? Maybe. I don't want to. I want to make coats out of them. We don't have nearly enough coats. We don't have nearly enough coat production either. I'm willing to sell 10 though. Alright. Clear net space around the hearth. Excellent. I believe everything is built. More or less, yeah. Yeah, I think right now it's just a bit of a holding pattern. Hopefully the small hearth gets built soon. I would love to have an explosion of lizard happiness. But for now, not much I can do, except fast forward. Do I want to consider the third woodcutter's camp now? We certainly have the parts for it. Might be a smart thing to do. It's gonna be hard to fully man, so we don't need the blight post fully stocked doing nothing. Forger's camp has run out of deposits, that's fine. We've got others that you can exploit. Yeah, the 25% slower growing and harvesting is probably going to leave a lot of the fields fallow. Well, it's going to leave 3 of the fields fallow. Got blight rot dumped in our heads, but that's fine. We've got double the number of fuel we need to handle it. And there's no rain punk going on, so it's all good. And now we have a nice giant harvest coming in. That'll feel wonderful. Please get this built. I'll want a lizard in there pretty soon. I'm not sure how smart it is to take them out of the brick oven, because like we want that going full time no matter what. Do I stop clay production? Maybe. It's probably worth it. Alright. Lizards are super happy. Everyone has a home. I could still use more homes though. These guys are good until they have a service building. These guys could use a park or something. Ooh, no. They're not getting a park because what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put fences around the garden because it's pretty. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Highly worth getting rid of the road there. Okay, very pretty. I think that's like 8 of them or something. 1, 2, 3. It's close enough to 8. Could get some decor for next level as well. This is a good spot for a lamp. Sure. Then maybe like a row of flowers here? Why not? It sounds pretty enough. Okay, excellent. Aesthetic achieved. Could sell incense. Not eager to. If we're gonna pop glades next year, I definitely want 30 incense kicking around. Hey, the clearance water finished. Great. Let's automate that, and we can turn porridge on. We can just chuck raw grain and vegetables into that and make porridge. Should probably cap it at like 45, triple the number of people who can actually eat it. I have absolutely no basis for that being a good breakpoint, but that's the breakpoint I use. Just feels right. La da da. Yeah, I think we just want to get more housing, get people happier. Definitely need more human housing, because we have a lot of them. They could all use it. More resolve, the better. Okay, storm is hit. Let's see how terrible everything is. Pretty bad. Okie dokie. Three's about the best I can do. Why are we struggling to keep ourselves stocked in pie? We just can't make it fast enough? Is that actually just the problem? We just don't have enough people making enough pie. Could be the problem. Kind of depending on the pie to make people happy. Do I need another brick oven? Ooh, what I really need is the blight post fully stocked, because we're about to have a big ol' problem with blight. This takes drizzle water, so we don't have any input. We don't have a drizzle geyser. I don't like making rain collectors. It might just be make another brick oven. That might be the play, to just keep the pies coming in. Because, like, we have a ton of herbs, we have a ton of grain we can turn into a ton of flour. Maybe I actually pipe up the supplier. That's good. It'll give us a double benefit. The harpies will be happy because they're working in a place that has juice flowing. And faster flour and faster planks means less of a bottleneck. So I like it. We should be able to handle the blight at this point, at least fairly well. You know, fairly well. I don't think we're in too much trouble. The lizards worry me a touch, but like, once they eat pie, they should be fine. I can pull them off of Woodcutter's camp and put them nowhere, because the brick oven and blight post is full, so, that was that plan dying on the vine. Definitely something to be said about getting another farm down, but, we're actually pretty good on it now. Like, we've got a good stockpile of food. I might not need to worry about putting down yet another farm. At least not right away. I would love these houses to get built, though. That would level up the hearth and give me some more blight defense. Not that it's super critical, given that, you know... Oh my god. I know. Why'd you build this if you're not gonna use this? 'Cause I might at some point in the future. I should get those trees chopped, actually. Now that I think on it. Should also consider another dangerous glade. Well, we really only have forbidden ones that are handy. I mean, this is a little far to get to. This is quite a bit of forest to punch through. It's just another forbidden one. It's also quite a bit of forest. Feels greater than math. Heck yeah, fuels are greater than math. Thank you, Tahoe. Maybe I do go for it. We have the ability to make some luxury goods, and we're sitting on 30 incense, and it's doing nothing. Do I want to tank my supply of goats? Maybe. Trade is one way we get reputation. So it's important. Do I have the bugs and meat for you guys? No. It's a shame. Don't eat bugs. Stop it. And you turn meat into jerky. Nope, no bug jerky. Not right now. We need that for Amber. Can refill that for the moment. And that. We can't squeak another woodcutter in, can we? Oh, we can! Look at that. Sneaky woodcutter. Ugh. Still rough going this game. But we'll deal. Oops. Gained a reputation, so we got some hostility, and I made everybody crazy. Pull a woodcutter. What did we get? Interesting stuff. I might actually go with the trapper's camp, because getting meat and eggs is good. And we have that we are unable to exploit right now. Seems a fine enough reason to get it. Plus, there could be more eggs in there, and if there's like a billion meat in there, I'll feel terrible for just skipping right past the meat. Speaking of things I should feel terrible about skipping right past. Hello, Sahida. Sahilda. So what yeah, we need the millstone, because we're counting on grain. We're not making ale. We could, probably. Well, no, we can't, but we could someday, I'm sure, maybe. Who knows? It's probably worth trying to get the donation, honestly. It's just 2 amber. Surely I can sell something worth that. I'm not going to go below 30 resin before popping a glade. That seems poor. Sell vegetables? Are we that good on food now? Probably that good on food now, to be honest. Yeah, we can spare that. We can spare that for another victory point. Or half a victory point. 6 parts? Come on in. Nice to have you. Now we fill up the camps again. Could have phrased that better. Definitely don't need this many people on the Blight Post. We only have 1 rain engine functioning right now. But yeah, let's get our woodcutters over here. I do want this one clearing space out here, but let's punch into this and see what happens. We make biscuits and herbs and roots, so there's something to be said for spices. It's not useless. I want to keep 1 reroll in my back pocket just in case I get 2 cornerstones that are actively detrimental to me. Can probably just put a harpy housing district here, huh? I don't see why not. Harvester's camp has run out. Gosh, is that it? That's it. Well, it was nice having a ton of plant fiber to kick around, but no more. Sadly, no more. Where's my gathering camp? It's definitely somewhere. Here it is. You're fully manned? Yeah, you're fully manned. In that case, why don't we just, make farming stuff? It's not crazy. What little you get done on the farm is a little food, which that's certainly worth more than nothing. Actually want to move this camp closer to the warehouse and the node. Just a little bit. Just to make it a teeny bit more efficient. Sahid is leaving. Am I sure I've sold everything I want to? Yeah. I think we're good. I need someone on the post too, because we need packs, but also I don't have enough herbs for it. We'll have to wait for we will have to wait for the harvest. Like, part of me is wondering if I want to actually cut all root production right now, because the herbs are that valuable. Like, that feels crazy. But like, what do you even use roots for? You can eat them raw, you can grind them into flour, you can turn them into something. Ale? Yeah, roots turn into flour, crop packs, sure. They can be an ingredient in biscuits, but herbs are better for it. Like, you can turn them into, like, yeah, it's just like everything is just better with herbs. We have plenty of vegetables to turn to pickled goods if we care to, which, like, we probably should care to. I mean, only the lizards like it, but, you know, the lizards liking it is probably enough to justify it. Yeah, we'll just cap it at 45, I think. We have some pottery production too. Why don't we just pickle all of our vegetables? That seems okay. But yeah, roots, don't need them. Make just herbs. All I want are herbs. It's a herb garden. I do need a builder though. Probably less coat production for the moment. That'll do. Oh hey, these fertile ground bits are disconnected, which means there's more fertile ground in here. More farms. You know, we've only got the 4 of them. What if 5th farm? Have we ever thought of 5th farm? I don't think you have. Alright, what disaster have I wrought on us? The destroyed cage of the war beast. Massive hostility boost if we don't solve it. And newcomers arrive with 2 fewer villagers. That's a big whatever. Oof. We don't really have the monies. We need the monies for this. I really would rather not get 2 impatience points and a living matter. Yeah. That seems dumb. But I also, like, need this to happen, like, immediately. And I don't think I can get it to happen immediately. I have the resin for it. I have the Yeah, I'll have the resin for it pretty soon. The woodcutters just need to, like, drop their resin off somewhere. Yeah. We've already... Yeah, we've... No, we don't have quite enough resin in storage, but we will, for sure. It's just the amber that's the big deal. I don't know how to get amber that fast, apart from calling this dude. Ugh. I hate that a lot. Sure do. Alright. Let's make packs of building materials to sell to the guy. Yeah, at, like, I don't have a lot of time to spare for this. I will need to get that done quite quickly. Quite quickly. I can't spare almost any time at all for it. Okay, it's not like... It's not crazy to let the threat go off once. It'll happen after the storm with the current time frame, I think. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, yeah. It should happen after the storm. So the hostility will spike during drizzle season, which is when I can afford it to spike. So I don't, like, absolutely 100% need to get it off before the threat goes off. I'd prefer to do that, for sure, but I don't think it's absolutely essential. What else do we have around here? Stuff. Would love it if I found some metal production, but I have yet to. Should also pop this open. 2 districts at level 3 is actually kind of impossible right now. It's actually impossible. I don't have enough service buildings for this. I would need them. I would need a service building of some fashion, but I have none service buildings of any fashion. So I can't. It's very unfortunate. Advanced Outposts just completes, so that seems really nice. Oh wait, no, this is also level 3. Oh, this is just the timed version of this one, huh? That's lame. uh, bleh, 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 I say. I guess I'll just take that one. Maybe we'll get some service buildings in some fashion, some way. And it'll be good. Oh, hey, look! A big meat supply. Made me happy to take the Trapper's Camp, because I can now actually use it. And a ton of sea marrow, wow. Should really make sure this camp is fully stocked if I can hack it. But right now I can't. Everyone's kind of in very important places. Is what it is. These guys I want to send to the Citadel at some point. Yeah. Still can't use the Harvester's Camp. But it's nice. If I need parts for something, I can just chuck it away. I really don't want to sell stone. This is a very rare resource at the moment, and I would love to, like, use them for something more useful. Maybe I won't be able to. I don't know. We have no bricks. That would explain why the human houses are not being built. Okay, I can pull you off the blight post for the moment. Probably could afford to cut a woodcutter. Probably. But for now, I'm good. That's hard. That's rough. It's very rough. I'm willing to sell flour for sure. We got more grain than we could ever use. You know, ideally. Why do you have grain in here? Yeah, we're not making packs of crops anymore. Put that away. Okay. Good. Forger's camp. Did you actually run out? Yes, you did actually run out. Okay, let's plop you here for more veggies. More veggies, more better. Would love the amber to come in faster. But I'd love a lot of things that aren't going to happen. Ran out of mushrooms here. That's fine. Get them from here. Is that all the fertile ground? Almost. Just, chop all that. Just want basically this entire section chopped. This makes me nervous because I think I miscounted. No, the storm lasts 4 minutes. I'm almost positive. Almost certainly this will not kill me. Anyway, storm hit. Let's see how many woodcutters we need to cut. Several. Okay, we got down to 4. That's good, I guess. I don't think 3 gets us any lower. Yeah, we're 8 short of that getting us to level 3. Which is bad, because everyone's really, like, upset. That's not my favorite place to be. Looks like we're having a pie shortage again. Wow, that happened so fast. Alright. We can cut 2 woodcutters to not solve our problem. Why are you this unhappy? Like, guess we don't have enough coats. We don't have enough jerky or pie. Yeah, it's just we don't have enough. We just don't have enough stuff. This upgraded, which is nice, but this is very bad. Just do not have the I need more coat throughput. And on that note, I need more fabric throughput too. keep them stocked in coats to make them happier. I mean, we've got really, really good jerky production. Just so we don't have a lot of jerky. Fills out the field kitchen to get more better stuff. Feels like that's kind of all I can do right now. Could pipe up the cloth here. That would certainly help with Harpy Resolve, and I can stop favoring them. It's probably worth doing. I just have to worry about the lizards. Which, hopefully they'll get happy once they're flesh and pie and jerky, but who knows when that'll happen. Come on, lizards, put on a smile. Come on, get happy. Anyway. Oh, we can sell building material packs. That's ideal. Yeah, 35 amber seems real good. It seems like a real good deal. Seems like a real good deal I'm gonna take. We have a fairly healthy amount of clay, but we don't have a lot of clay deposits left. Maybe I don't want to just ditch a fairly limited resource. 4 for 5 is a really good deal on coal, too. Definitely want to keep enough in the tank that I'm comfortable sacrificing it, but need amber still. Real bad. Yeah, drizzles only last 4 minutes. So this will go off next drizzle for sure. And we have enough amber now. We should definitely get people on that immediately. Alright. Lizards are freaking out though. Not quite. Cut the last woodcutter. Get them in happy spots. Will help. Is there any other happy spot I have for them? It's a no. That is a no, Chief. We're gonna have to do something about that. Burn coal, I guess. Not my favorite thing to do. Especially given that, you know, things burn faster or way faster on this prestige level. Okay, once they hit 8, I'm gonna stop the burning. Once they hit 11? What? What? 11? What? Why are we all so happy? Oh, the food came in! That would do it. Good. Now we can upset everyone. Yeah, still not really keen on selling that. Maybe the herbs. I mean, it's a rep point. I need those. Loady-doo. These would be useful. Sure. Come on in. Yeah, if the lizard resolve gets too low, I'll just burn some wood. I think we're ultimately gonna be fine here, which is nice. Yeah. Wait for lizard to resolve to cap out, and then we're fine. Harpies will stay before drizzle ends. Just this ends. Perfect. Okay. What do we got now? Every discovered cache. Every 2 caches you gain a wealth effect. We don't have any tool production. Yeah. Fiber is pretty good. We do make a lot of coats and fabric. This might be way more impactful though, and I do have 2 caches I want to open, effectively making this one global resolve, which might like be better. No. I want the stuff that does stuff. Speaking of stuff that's doing stuff, yeah, you guys are working on it. All the amber has been allocated to the event, so I can spend whatever amber I have, and I can sell the building materials again. I should make sure nothing needs planks right now. Nothing super critical. Granted, I still should probably turn that off for like a minute. Yeah, this is all fine. Still need more housing. Definitely need to put woodcutters back up. I can sell the building material packs. That's no problem. Monde. Blight Post isn't doing anything, so that's pleasant. We can get woodcutters closer to the wood they're cutting. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good and dandy. Okay. Alright. I can officially sell you all of these. For a lot less than I would want, but I guess that's fine-ish. Just sell it, I guess. I could get a singular pigment. Just to round it out. I don't know what I'd use it for, but it's better than wasting it, right? 27. Not enough for a loot box. Oh, and he'll be gone before my massive amount of amber comes in. That's a shame. That's a shame. That is a big shame. Normally I love the loot boxes. Yeah, I guess I could sell you some more stuff. Show you stuff. Could sell you some stuff. Could sell you some stuff. God, it would be so dumb of me to just spend literally every amber I have on loot boxes. Oh, that would be extremely dumb. Hey, obsidian sickles, that's actually really good. That'll keep a lot of crops from rotting in the fields. That goes to show you, always gamble, kids. It pays off every time. Alright, I'm not gonna say we're cruising, but we're in a good spot, surprisingly. This many farms is most certainly excessive. But, it's nice to keep them up. Let's see. Definitely need more packs of building materials, which means we need more herbs, which means we need this to be more efficient. It just basically means I have to grump about it. Grump, grump, grump. Sell bugs? We don't have a lot of bugs we can spare. We do have enough eggs, though. Can send these guys out. Get enough food to reach to the Citadel. Seems fine to me. This is a surprisingly tame event, I gotta say. Did not expect a Forbidden Glade to be as easy as that. Reputation from Trade Hub, excellent. I'm 0.1 off of a reputation. Uh, but, you know, the hostility is so absurdly high from this negative event happening that I can't do much of anything. He's just a free roaming war beast. What are you guys so scared of? The free roaming war beast. Oh, right. I can't really favor anybody to get that last 0.1 reputation I need, which is upsetting to me. But it's just what I'm gonna have to deal with, I think. I do need a builder as well. Is there anyone I can very safely cut? Not really. You're not doing anything, so that seems like I can safely cut you. You're also not doing anything? Why don't you get on pie production? And coal production. Yeah, just make pies out of anything we have. Infinitely. And coal. Because we all eat pies, I want all of our food turned into pies if it can be turned into pie. Yeah, I think that's about all I can do right now. I still would love to have that gatherer's camp fully stocked, but I can't really. 100% corruption, not a big deal right now. It is not year 9, it is year 8, so we're not going to get a surprise dump of blight on our heads. And the harvest came in, which is excellent. What's wrong with you guys? You're capped on fabric. That's a surprise. I mean, we're just barely capped on fabric, but I'm really surprised that we're not, like, spending it more. It's a good signal to, like, make another harpy house, I'd say. Definitely want another human house, too. That will make almost all the humans and all the harpies happy. We need a lot of lizard houses still. It's not crazy to just make another giant housing district here. In fact, it's so not crazy, I think it's actually just smart to do. Now, what isn't smart to do is using some of my precious wood to make everything face the same direction. But, I'm doing that, and you can't stop me. You don't have any power here. None of you have power here! Anyway, it's worth it to me. Foragers camp has run out. Get these roots. It's probably going to be the last thing they get, which is fine. We could always use the extra labor on other camps, or make another, or just get them to this farm, because you know we have infinity farms right now. It's almost depleted. That's nice. This is almost done. The hostility should drop like a stone. We get a reputation point. Yes, thank you very much. And apparently not thank you very much, because all this sucks. We have better coat production, we have tool productions, only is good for trade goods, which we are not selling. We don't have metals, so we can't make barrels. We've got just good training gear production, and the tea production sucks. I'm re-rolling. Okay, now we have something. Oil's always useful, but this is just a slam dunk to the brickyard. This lets us make metal, so we can make tools, so we can open caches, so we can win. It's way better brick production and better pottery production. There's just like, this is just a great pickup, is all this is. Now we can, actually we can't ditch it because this is the only place we can make pipes. Oh, I guess we'll just stick with it then. Herbalist camp has run out. I think that's everything. Yeah, we tapped out all the herbalist camp stuff. Just put you in the pile of camps we're not using. And get you doing useful stuff. Probably some in the Stonecutters camp. The supplier is a good spot for you. I wouldn't mind you in the Blight Post. You're actually really efficient at making fire, which is a funny thing to be efficient in, but it's the case. Interesting spot. This is another one of those moments where I'm thinking I might need to punch into another dangerous glade soon. Probably this one because it's nearby some fertile ground, and I would love to make my hearths near fertile ground. So I'll just tentatively plan on that. So my clearance water is at a deficit. I have to make these guys very slightly less efficient. Because I don't think I can pipe this up yet. Yeah. Yeah, I do not have nearly enough pipes to handle that. Neither of you are doing anything. I mean, you could just make some water skins. I'd rather we have some oil for that. I don't like using food to make water skins, because the whole point of water skins is to make food or services, so it kind of feels like just roundabout and silly. But I could be wrong. There's a lot of things I'm bad at. And just because I'm playing at a very high prestige level doesn't mean I'm really good at against the storm. Gained a reputation. Was that from Trade Hub? I think probably. Don't know what else it would be from. I really don't like selling these. But I also kind of have to. Such is life, I suppose. We are eventually going to get a service building at some point, so I'm going to have to decorate my hearth again. Just enough to get us prettied up. Service building will probably be dropped here. Though, oh, that big shelter's empty. Huh, that's good. Yeah, we will need more decor. So let's put, let's say, a park back here. And maybe like, I don't know, put another row of shrubbery over here. We want shrubbery. Pardon me, you want a what? Shrubbery. Anyway, we're at the storm, so it's time to turn the game speed down and see how terrible everything is. Pretty bad. Definitely can't run this many woodcutters. Still probably can't run this many woodcutters. This we can handle. Let's get more lizards in the brick oven so they're happier. That didn't actually move the needle, which is mildly concerning. But worst comes to worst, I can favor juggle them a bit. It's not the end of the world. Blight Post fully stocked. We can put another lizard in there just to make him happy. Definitely want as many people as we can get in the Blight Post right now. Uh-huh. And it's like pretty close to third hearth time too. Both of our hearths are capped out. So, you know, more hearth mean less hostility, which means happier people. So it's hard to argue with it. Do I have the wildfire essence for that? I have 2, so the answer to that is no. Harpies are upset now. Not sure I get to do anything about that. Oh, it was a blip because we ran out of pie. Of course. Who wouldn't be upset about us running out of pie? We can put a human in the brickyard. We could just make a ton of bricks, ton of pottery. Smokehouse, you are no longer making pottery ever. You're just exclusively jerky boy. Yep. You're exclusively jerky. In fact, why don't I make you double jerky boy? That's a thing. Shut up. So all that's good. We definitely want to start making dew. The herbs are too precious to turn to dew, but the resin is definitely not. We could turn clay and stone into it, and we have enough clearance water to justify using that. No, we definitely don't have enough. Also, I just want to point out real quick that all of these glades were popped open and we found exactly 1 geyser. Like, boy, they were stingy as heck. Like, do I want to make a rain collector? I hate them. I hate making them. But, like, at this point, like, there's just no geysers anywhere. I gotta do something. I gotta get my juice somewhere. Oh, we can sell copper ore. We don't have any way of making copper bars, so ditch that instantly. Something to be said about putting copper roads down, but like, not while I'm getting reputation from trade routes. That's just like, no. This is where you make stuff. All right, plenty of. Got planks coming in, which is good, although I don't think we're using them right now. Might be able to turn on packs of building material production again. Just dump all our wood into boxes and sell them. Which is very lucrative, especially when you have a bonus pack production. Lizards are unhappy. It's probably not a big deal. Probably. I'll resolve juggle before I start sacking coal. Alright, lizards are capped. Resolve juggling. It works. It'll save me a coal or 2. Or like 20, I don't know. Coal burns real fast when you're sacking it. I have newcomers coming in. Not really keen on bringing them in immediately. Forager's Camp has run out. I think that is the last of it. Yeah, that's the last of it. Well, you know, guys, you had fun in the Forager's Camp for a while. It's time you settled down on a farm. Alright. We got through the storm. More or less. Now we can bring in people. Parts, yes. And stock the woodcutter camps again. Hello-de-doo. Because we need all of the wood. Who can we cut from where for wood supplies? Not a lot, honestly. That might do fine. Kind of need everybody where they are, more or less. But I also need a builder. Maybe I can not get as much drizzle water. That'll have to be okay. Hello, Vlees. More efficient fuel sounds awfully nice. So does a generous donation. So does the reinforced needles, honestly. We are making an absurd amount of coats. To the point where I think I'm happy selling a bunch off. Well, apparently not many. Eesh. These traders are robbing me. Victory point or better fabric production is a tough choice. Impatience is a little high. Probably just gonna get the victory point and call it a day. Speaking of which, need to sell some more stuff here. Also need to turn tool production on now, because we do have the ability to make crystallized dew out of water and stuff, so we can start making tools. That will be good. What do we got? Gain 3 mushroom for every 10 grain produced. Sounds like I will be drowning in food. I like drowning in food. The fact that makes me drown in food so much, I kind of wonder if I should start making packs of crops to sell off. Like, we do have like bonus to packs of crops, and that might be enough of a justification to like turn it on. We certainly have enough stuff. I think I could like actually start selling food. 482 food is not enough. You're right. What am I thinking? I should hit myself for talking such blasphemy. Anyway, we're punching into here now, which will be a little scary. And I need to mute myself because I need to blow my nose. I've spared you the honking. Be grateful. Let's fast forward. I don't like it being this late into drizzle season when I open a glade, but here we are. And here we are with this. The smithy makes trade goods and nothing else, but the trade goods might be like enough to justify salvaging it. I can calm the spirits and get a nice altar and lower hostility by 40, so that sounds perfect. I will need some more amber, but I'm getting exactly as much amber as I need in 12 seconds, so I'm a genius, basically. What do we cut? Maybe a woodcutter? That's fine. Get you at the Harmony Spirit Altar and go calm the spirits. Sacrifice resin and amber because they like money, I guess. Weird. Positive they're spirits and not like grifters? We're totally sure on that, everyone? We are? Alright. It's fair. Alright. All the harpies are happily housed. That is more of a tongue twister than I thought it would be for a moment there. I can get another human house to happy humans up. This little bit is just out of range of all the hearths, so that would be a prime decoration spot otherwise. High level of corruption. I think we're fine. Also, what else is in this glade? Is there no geyser in this one either? My god, there isn't. This is the stingiest I've ever seen geysers, ever. Oh hey, it's your 9. Right. That's second blight post time. We have the gears for it. We'll have the planks for it if we turn off packs of building materials for the moment. Yeah, and we're making bricks. That'll get done soonish. I do want bricks to be a priority, though. I also want crystallized dew to be a priority. I just want everything all at once, is the thing. I just want all of the things. Stonecutter actually ran out? They did, my god. Alright. Good. Go get more stuff. Oop. Got some rep. Neither of these are service buildings, which is kind of what I was counting on. I mean, the oil's fine. Slightly better pipe production would be nice, but not really at all necessary. I mean, we do have an obscene amount of grain we can turn into oil. I don't think that's like a bad choice. That'll have to be good enough. Also, trade routes popped back up. I can definitely sell some stuff, if just for the rep, because that's a victory point once that trade route goes through. I should be using some of this stone for roads. I do want my tools to accumulate. I also need my plant fiber turning into fabric. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna road up a few things here. I think that will pay off. Because less walking is good. Alright, good enough. Maybe when the event's done, we'll have them salvage the smithy. Or rebuild it, rather. Good Friends is done. It gets us a bunch of tools, amber, and some water skins, and a reputation point, which is excellent. I think that's enough to pop open a cache, which we're definitely doing, although we should check to see if one is... Yeah, this one I definitely don't want, so we'll just send the Harpy over there and pop that over, send it to the Citadel. Storms are coming, so yeah, I'm gonna need everybody on a blight post real soon. In fact, I'm gonna cut them early so there's not as much travel time they have to worry about. Alright. See how bad everything is. Could be worse. Lizards are very upset. Like, way more upset than I thought they'd be. Yeah, definitely gotta hit level 5. I guess we can keep 2 woodcutters on, because we're not going any lower than this. Which is a little scary, given the harpies are upset. They've all got good housing, they've all got coats. They're all eating pie. Well, they're not all eating pie. But I definitely can't count on that. Is the clothier piped up? Yeah, so it's the supplier. Oof, not sure what to do about that. Might have to start sacking coal again, which we have enough to deal with that. Oh hey, we can sell packs, which is fantastic. I want to sell that absolutely, because that nets me an absurd amount of amber. It's very, very good. Oh, that's a lot of blight rot. Let's turn the production juice off. Still need the happy juice, but I think the production juice is gonna have to sit there for a while. More bricks, please, and force the delivery of the bricks. Actually, having the blight post step could prove relevant, as much as I hate it. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull a woodcutter and start sacking coal to get through this storm. Definitely not what I like doing. Definitely bad. But so be it. Ah, that's very scary. Could I cut people for building? Wouldn't be insane. Alright, all hands on deck. Get the fire. Start lighting the town on fire. Because that's how we save it. Oh, good golly molly, that's gonna be upsettingly close. Oh, ugh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That got up just in time, didn't it? Oh, wowie, wowie, wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. That's so scary. Holy cow. I think we're gonna make it, though. It's gonna go below 100 very soon. We had plenty of fuel in reserve to take care of everything. More or less. Oh hey, the lizards are freaking out. Shoot. I thought they were gonna be fine with the coal burning. Whoopsie doodles. That's, it's my bad. Blight's still really scary, as it turns out. I don't think there's any physical way it goes over, but I'm still very nervous. Very nervous. Okay, yeah. All the cysts are gone. There is now actually no way that the hearth can be corrupted. Still, terrifying for a moment there. How's this doing? Hey, it's done! Yeah. Let's drop you next to a hearth. And boy, it would be cool if we had a service building so that we could get some resolve from that. Hey, a service building. Cool. Here? Seems fine. Maybe like here? That's good. That's good enough. Now we have to focus on decorations here. I've got enough harmony with this nice giant altar here. So all we have to do is pretty it up. So, we're going to put some lamps outside to be like, hey, come on in to the Hunter's Hall or whatever. Explorer's Lodge. Then, to further pretty things up, ooh, we can put some fences up, my favorite. Pretty fences, pretty fences. I love it. Alright, that'll take care of the comfort, I'm pretty sure. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite, actually. Huh. Well, solvable. Two, like, little flower gardens. Well, the Explorer's Lodge, it has to be rugged. Let's put, like, down a night fern, yeah. Be like, yeah, we don't have flowers, we have ferns, and they're very different. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. We even have very manly barrels next to our thing because we have to store stuff in barrels. Anyway, storm's over. We can get woodcutters working again. And we got more people. I don't care which one. It's fine. Everything's fine. Need everybody back to woodcutting for sure. Alright. And we can pull some people from the Blight Post, that's also for sure. We'll get them some in the smithy. I think I'm gonna rebuild it. It's worth having the ability to have trade goods, I would say. Hello, old Farliff. Just going to make a liar out of me? Is that what's going to happen here? Oh, this is trade goods. Yours is luxury goods. I'm not interested in spending 30 amber to get a 1-star better luxury goods, considering we're not making any of it. So let's get the axes. Sounds good. Do we have any pigment production at all? Period? At all? Anywhere? No? Okay. We will want that eventually, because We will want Brawling and Education happening at some point soon-ish. Do I take this just in case? Maybe. I have the Ember Despair, and also I can sell you some crops. Isn't that fun? Yeah, give me money. And I guess I'll give you some amber to spare. Cool. Thanks, sir. Oh. We can turn packs of building materials back on, can't we? Everything's kind of just built. No, Chris. Everything is not just built. In fact, we need a rather monumental amount of planks for the Explorer's Lodge, which is fine. Clay delivery or better porridge? We don't really produce drizzle water, so it's just not happening. I guess clay is fine. A lot of delivery lines this game. It's unusual. But it is what it is. And I got away without a sacrificial altar this time, at least for now. Still might consider it if things go south. I think I just right now need to focus on making packs of provisions and packs of building materials to just sell off, because I think selling a ton of stuff is how I'm going to win at this point. I can also give some thoughts to opening up another glade and doing the event. Trapper's Camp is out of stuff. That's fine. Just get the stuff. Yeah, it's kind of tough to know where to go from here. I would love to complete these, but I have no blueprints incoming, so I'll may never get the kiln. And Farlift did not have a kiln blueprint, which was very sad. I'll get advanced outposts at some point, I'm sure. What's this, pie? I'm not selling my pie. Are you crazy? You have any idea how many people we have working on pie? Everybody's working on pie. The very notion. Alright, clearance. I think we can spare some coal, considering we have 108 of it. So that seems fine. All the woodcutters are working hard. The +1 to wood production might be the unsung hero of this game, because it kept us very healthy in terms of fuel. The press is done. I can get someone in there to make some oil. Let's just keep 60 around. That's as much as I'll ever need for any Glade event. And yeah, I think we got grain and veggies to spare, to say the least. So just make them out of that. It should be good enough. Explorer's Lodge is going down, so I will want to free up some workers to get in there and get us some resolve. Can't really take anyone off food, complex food production. It'll be fine, I guess. Ta-da! We'll just have Harpy Explorers today. And everybody gets 2 bonus resolve, which is not a lot, but is better than nothing. It's about to be 3. Is it 1 for every single one? Yeah, 1 resolve for every rebuilt or salvaged drone. We're about to rebuild this. Ta-da! It's another bonus resolve. Huzzah! I think I want to chop that way. pop that glade. No, I'm still not selling you my pies. We need pies. We need pies to be happy. I should consider another field kitchen too, because there's no way this is keeping up with the biscuits and pickled goods. Just this one place. Porridge either. I just don't have people for it. Is the problem. Anyway, I really do not want to put an explorer's lodge over here, but given that it is an order, seems like I will probably have to. Also, there's not enough people over here anymore. I guess all the nice housing over here was like, yeah, get us in the nice housing. We don't want to be in the crappy housing. So how many people are here? This is 16 by itself. Guess I can move some lizard houses over. Seems okay to me. Where is the question, though? Shelters have people in them. Do I need to, like, chop more space? I might have to chop more space. God, that feels weird. Alright, we chop more housing space then. Get to it. But we need another service building. This is gonna have to be like right here, I suppose. Also gonna need some harmony, so let's put down some lizard posts to be like, this is a lizard lodge. Everybody likes lizard lodges. They're luscious. That luscious, huh? That was the L word your brain went with, huh, Chris? Just went right to it. Right to luscious. Even though it's kind of weird. That's what happened. It's just kind of what happened just now. Just now. This is what it is. Just gonna have to live with it. I'll have to live with it forever, for as long as I live. Anyway, storm's coming. I don't know how bad it'll be, but I imagine not easy given that we're at 7 hostility. Yep, that is rough. It is very rough. Alright, we can get down to 5, which might just have to do. Lizards in the Blight Post might solve their issues. It does, good. Harpies, however, are a different story. I don't have any place piped up that they would be happy about. So that's a minor issue. Yeah. It is a minor issue. They're well stocked with coats and pie. I might just have to let it go and deal with it. Lizards have decided to tell me that actually our problems are not solved and screw you. Yeah, Resolve is it's kind of wobbly with us not keeping up perfectly with food production. I think I can sell some sea marrow at this point. Just many as we have packs to allow, I think. Seems good. Well, we definitely have enough fuel to sacrifice our way through this hostility. It's not really a problem. I just didn't want to have to do it as early as I do right now. But, well, what do you do? Apart from be sad about it. I'm gonna be sad about it. That's all that's happening. This section is open. Got a human house? Oh, it's not open. You lied to me. My lying eyes. Alright. We'll get through the storm, and we're so close to victory, I don't see any way this ends up going badly. Just put that on my epitaph. I don't see any way this will go badly. Who are we bringing in anyway? It's a good question. Probably the harpies? I don't know. Oh, you can make no more tools. That's something we're just gonna have to suck up. We have no spare planks whatsoever. Probably don't want to spend them given that we have a lot of construction queued up. So that's that. Just be idle. Or build stuff, I guess. That's fine too. Alright, we weathered the storm. Time to bring in more people. I'll take the amber, I guess. How's our housing doing? Like, it's just fine. People have homes. They don't have good homes, but they have homes. This will bring us up to everyone but one harpy is housed. If I put one more human house down, that'll be enough to house all of the humans. So we'll do that. Can always put more lizard houses down. They will love it. That'll do. Oh, so sir, more coal production sounds amazing. Yes, please. More efficient hearth also sounds pretty amazing. The scroll production also sounds pretty great. And I want to sell you all of my crop packs, because selling stuff gives me victory points, and that seems really good. I can sell you some sea marrow to make up the difference. Seems okay. More pigment production that I can't use? I mean, probably not. Maybe copper ore production? Sure. Yeah, we're just lacking packs of provisions right now. Really wish there was a better place to make packs of crops. I mean, that we have. Just gotta wait for decorations to be built. Probably not worth punching into that glade. I think I think the victory is just gonna come from selling stuff. So like maybe I should sell stuff. Maybe I should just sell anything I don't need to Sother, and that will win me the game. Can I sell 30 worth of goods to you? Yes. Okay. Oh. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be like, you know, 0.16 off. Of course, of course, of course. Let's just favor harpies and maybe that'll win us the game. Also, finishing this district will win us the game. At some point. I'm just hoping my harpies bring it home. Okay. Actually, these don't stack, so there's no reason to, there's no reason to actually, put people in there. Anyway. Once all the decorations are built, that should... Never mind, we're good. Alright, Harpies did in fact take us home, and that is Prestige 18! Heck yes. Bit of a slog. Bit of a huge slog. My games usually don't go to year 11. That is rough. But cleared it. Managed to get through it. Got through the very painful early game of having basically no food at all whatsoever. But yeah, did it. Now just 2 more prestige levels left. Exciting. For me at least. Where go next? No resources are funded after destroying a building. I hate that modifier a lot. So I'm just not going to build next to it. And screw the resources. I don't need them. Is it like worth building here to reveal that? Probably not. Probably just worth it to like build here. Maybe reveal that one in this one. This might be the next one. Might be our next locale here. What's 19? A fee for each discovered glade. Okay. Well, that'll be obnoxious. I might have to start with amber. Though luckily, it seems like I can start with a farm and amber, so I won't have to worry too much about food. That might be the play. But that is the play for next time, because I am losing my voice. So I think that'll do it for me for now. Thank you very much for watching and hanging out. I hope you had at least a little fun, or maybe my voice is soothing enough to fall asleep to. I don't care how you watch. I'm just glad you're watching. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back on Saturday for more Against the Storm. Warframe had an update come out just recently, so I might actually swap one of my Against the Storm, and we can like check out the new content together. That might be fun. I'll give it a thought, but we'll see. In the meantime, thank you again for watching if you were watched, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Peace.